How's it going, everybody? D-Stosh here, and today I have some information on when Halo Infinite may be releasing. Now, without further ado, this is just like a theory, so take it with a grain of salt, but I think that I'm really onto something. So, we have this article from GameRant that was published about 2 days ago. Rumor Halo Infinite release date leaked by Amazon. Now, this is kind of what I want to get into, but what I really want to focus on is that the release date for the Amazon listing for the art of Halo Infinite is set for a tentative June 29th, 2021 release. Now, what does this mean? Well, basically, Amazon is typically pretty accurate with their book release dates. As far as I've read in this article and the research I've done, of course things can always change, but this doesn't seem to be a placeholder date. It seems like this is a legitimate date. And if we go by the assumption that the art of Halo Infinite will be coming out June 29th, I have reason to believe that we will be getting Halo Infinite before that date, because if you go back a bit, here's a Windows Central article on it. Basically, the initial release date for this book was going to be December 29th, 2020. Now, what does this tell us? Well, basically, it was going to come out after Halo Infinite, because of course, they weren't going to release Halo Infinite after Christmas, of course. So, Halo Infinite had a holiday 2020 release. Now, this puts it in the ballpark of sometime in November or December, likely in that ballpark. So, what do I think? Well, basically, I would have thought that this game probably would have come out maybe mid-November-ish, around that time, so that puts it around a month and a half before December 29th. Now, this basically implies that if this listing is accurate and Microsoft wants to stick to their initial plan, that means that Halo Infinite will be launching a month and a half before the release date of this book on June 29th, 2021, which would put it squarely in the middle of May. Now, you may think May is a weird time to launch a big game like Halo, but then again, May is revving up to the summertime, and we have had a lot of games that have come out that have been launched during the May time. The first one that comes to mind is The Witcher 3, which came out May 18th, 2015. For a more comparable game, we could also look at Overwatch, which also came out in May of 2016. And to look at another console exclusive, we have Detroit Become Human, which came out in May of 2018. So there is a precedence for large games to come out in May. So where does this put where I think Halo Infinite will release? Well, seeing that I think it'll come out a month and a half before the release of this book, I would put it around either May 14th if they want to do a Friday release date, or May 18th if they want to do a Tuesday release date. It's kind of hard to tell which they'll go for these days, but I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference. So that was just my quick theory on when I think Halo Infinite will be launching. Now, this is all very dependent on a lot of variables that could change, so don't read too much into my ranting, but I think it would be a, fun thought experiment just to think about. Anyways, I'd love to hear what you guys think of this theory, if you agree with it, or if you have any other alternative dates that you want to bring up. Anyways, this was D-Stosh, and I'll see you in the next one. D-Stosh out.